Hey guys, this is Taylor here from Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be looking at a 2014 Ford F-550. It's powered by a 6.7 power stroke diesel engine, two-wheel drive automatic transmission, has just over 161,000 miles on it. The truck has two keys, power locks, power windows, cruise control, and then you have two keys for the bed as well. It's an 11-foot maintainer bed. 6000 series maintainer crane with a 20-foot max reach. The first stage is hydraulic out to about 16 feet, and then the second stage is a manual pin pull out that gets you to that 20-foot max. Again, it is a 2014 model, and the goal of this video is just to give you a very close look at the truck, all the equipment on it, the condition that it's in. Towards the end of the video, I'll do a start, a crane demo, compressor demo, kind of get into all the workings of the truck. First half of the video is just going to be a look at the truck cosmetically inside all the boxes. So if you're looking for the demo, you can skip ahead. I'm going to go around, showcase the bed, we'll look inside all the boxes, then I'll get to the undercarriage and cab of the truck. Starting off here, this is your torch cabinet here. See, the floor is nice and solid. Now all the doors close, lock and latch properly. They seal really well. The nice thing with these maintainer beds, you have this nice drip edge right here, and all the doors are inset of the body itself, so we usually don't see any water penetration in these beds. Really nice. You got a little spot right here that's just been touched up. The finish on the bed's decent. Does not look brand new. No real major damage to the metal, no real major dents or dings, just a lot of rock chips and kind of imperfections in the paint finish, but nothing too major. As I go along, I'll point out anything I see. Again, the floor on this side, nice and dry. Got these nice dual lock bins. They obviously latch in place, and then this bottom piece pulls out. They all latch in place properly, seem to roll pretty easily. This is the only set of drawers in the truck, but it is essentially a floor to ceiling set in this bin. So tons of tool storage right there. Pretty nice. As you'll see later on in the video, the truck does have 3 different lights mounted on it, and all those lights work. There's a button in the compartment on the other side to operate those. So far, all these gas shocks are in good shape, hold the doors open as they should. See the inside of this compartment, nice and dry as well. No rust issues along any of these seams. And some of the gasket here, obviously a little bit chewed up just from age, but not bad shape overall. The bed is a 2014 bed as well as the crane, so it's the same year as the truck. I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that the truck and the bed have been together, being that they're both the same age. See a shot of the frame rails underneath the bed. We'll get a better shot in a minute up underneath. I just wanted to do that right now. You got the pedestal style crane, so there's no crane compartment per se right underneath there. It's mounted on the back of the bed. You have a ton of lay down space in the back, nice big workbench rear bumper. On these maintainers, you do have manual controls for the crane right there, as well as your outrigger controls, and all the valves can be accessed right in here in the middle of the bed. So again, you got a ton of lay down space right here. Got your vise right there, heavy duty tow hitch there. You got your towing specs as well. Go back over here, do a shot of the load chart for you. Looking down into this box, if there's any box that does have a little bit of rust in it, this is certainly the one. This is the box where the crane controller is hardwired in. And you can see here, just where the floor of this is flaking through. Can't quite push through it. It's pretty solid, but the the entire top of it is flaked off. At some point, probably want to address that again. The bottom of it is solid, but this does seem to be a compartment where I see issues on these beds. All right, coming around to the driver's side of the truck. Here you have your air tank, you have your cooler there, and you have your hydraulic compressor there. Again, later on in the video, we'll get into the operation of all that. Let's take a peek inside this box over here. As you can see, this one does not have the same rust issues on the bottom that the one on the other side has. Again, it seems to be common on these beds. For whatever reason, that crane side box seems to have that issue. That latch might need a little grease. It's a little tight. Again, all the seams are nice and dry. No issues that I can see there. Gas shocks, again, are nice and tight still. These doors hold up real well. Take a look under here. All right, in this compartment, down here you have your PTO driven hydraulic welder generator. Got your hose reel for the air compressor, some regulators there, and some more shelving there. Again, the bottom nice and dry there. This compartment, more shelves in it. Then you have your controller up here for the floodlights and the air compressor. The truck does not have any interior compartment lights, but you do have this switch that you could wire them to if you wanted to put them on. One thing to note, the drive tires are brand new across the back. Steer tires are not, but they're in pretty good shape. Take a look at those in a minute. As far as the cab goes, a couple chips here and there, really nothing major to point out. Again, it is power locks, power windows, cruise control, vinyl seats, rubber floors, some staining on the headliner. Let's see, 161, 139 on the miles. Your inverter there. There's your switch to turn on the PTO. Front tires in decent shape, evenly worn. Front suspension's nice and dry. I'll get up underneath the front here as well. Now, if you have any additional questions or need any up-close pictures or videos, more information on anything else, please feel free to call or text anytime at 804-716-8487. That's a cell phone number. You can call or text that number anytime with any questions at all. There's a nice shot of the undercarriage here and the front suspension. It does have an engine block heater. This truck came from North Dakota. So a cold weather environment, but not too much of a corrosive environment, if that makes sense. So here's the frame rail. Shot of the rear axle there. So it's one hydraulic extension. The second extension is manual. There's a pin that pulls out on the end there. We'll walk over there. It's a 20-foot maximum extension with the second stage or third stage pulled out. Pretty smooth operation. Pretty quick as well. Extension back in. Pull the shackle block up. Lower it back down so I can hook it. Crane gets nice and low, easy to hook the block back up. And we do have a date stamp here on the crane as well. So the crane is same age as the truck. That is also a 2014, same age as the truck. Another feature on this truck is this hydraulically powered generator welder. So here's your body controller for the rear floodlight, curbside, center deck floodlight. Those are installed and working. You have your rear floodlight on right there. There's your center floodlight right there. And here's your crane side floodlight right there. There are no cabinet lights, just something to note. There is a button to hook them up, but there are no cabinet lights installed.